preview of what I have coming up for my launch in the Christmas event on Create and Craft next week. Okay, so this is my gingerbread house, but it is a working advent calendar. It's got 24 drawers down the front and down both sides. It's got a candy feel, a little bit kind of Hansel and Gretel, because we've got even the roof panels are all filled with kind of sweets and candy canes. If you have a look inside, have a look at the size of that die. That only just fits on your A4 machine, so you're going to get an idea of the kind of size of project that you're going to be making from that. Here's all the elements to make the your drawer fronts. Here's, actually, if we have a look on the back, these are the actual dies that you use to create your shelves and your drawers. Here's your roof panel, so that's a composite. So if you're not familiar with my composites, it's a way of, instead of having a full decorative panel, I create a strip, so then you cut them as many times as you need for whatever size project you're making, lie them side by side, and then you have a full panel. So those are the dies included. Now, there's a full video, a full assembly video holding your hand every step of the way, but I've done you a die cut list, so that will show you which ones you need to use with the PDFs, which are in the group to download, and I've given you kind of a colour scheme as a starting point. But take a look at the inspiration that the design team or the inspiration team have actually come up with. Oh, some of their makes absolutely amazing. But they've gone to town with colours and ideas, apertures, different themes, even a Halloween themed house. That, honestly, you have to check them out. They're amazing. Okay, back to the gingerbread house. Now, for the construction, you will need my nested A5 dies. If you already have these, then obviously you only need to purchase them once, and that's done. So if you already have these as nested dies, or if you purchase them with my bird cage kit, then you will already have them, so that's fine. If you don't already have them, then like I say, you only have to get them once, but I've already done another project using these that's coming up in the next couple of months. That's another big, it's the tallest project I've done to date, project coming up with these. So yeah, they're very handy to have. Right, now back to the gingerbread house dies. Okay, so for further decoration, we've got the candy set. Now these are the identical size, the candy cane, the lollipop and the sweet. They're the identical size to overlay on your roof panel here. So if you want to add some more dimension by overlaying them, pop them up on 3D foam pads or glue dots or whatever kind of glue gel, whatever dimensional glue you use. Then you can add further decoration to your gingerbread house with the other dies. Look at those gingerbread people. Aren't they cute? Look at them. And they've got little little bows, so that can either be your bow tie or it could be a little headdress. Aren't they cute? I love that. I've actually got 3 cards that I made with these, so I'll show you those in a moment. Okay, so we've got our further decoration. Now, when it comes to numbering our doors, I've put these separately. 2 different reasons for that, really. One, to give you more options. If you want to just go with the house itself, if you already have number dies in your stash that you'd like to use, then you won't really need these. You might want to just go for the house on its own. But this is your ultimate kind of birthday number set, because I've added all the ordinals in. So you're covered then for birthdays, anniversaries, you know, baby's first Christmas, that kind of thing. So it's not, they're not just the numbers for the doors. I wanted it to be an all-round, you know, card maker's kit, card maker's collection. So they're lovely. They're a lovely size, and the font's cool too. So that is the bundle, along with your Potter Brads, because you will need your Potter Brads for your little door handles. So that's going to be the bundle that's going to be on the show. Obviously the nested dies if you need them, but yeah, that's going to be the bundle. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the house, shall we? Okay, here it is. And I've not got awful, I can't actually, oh, imagine if I turn it sideways, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so it is a working advent calendar. So you've actually got a little shelf in there, and then your door, you know, goes in there. You can fit a Ferrero Rocher in there, any sweet treat or anything else. Like, I don't know if I mentioned, my niece has had one that I made for her over 7 years ago it was, and it comes out every year, and different years there's sweet treats, there might be little hair accessories, jewellery, things like that. There's little different things in each drawer, and I tell you what, she absolutely loves it. It's part of our Christmas tradition, and that's the great thing. If you actually make one of these for someone for Christmas, someone in your family or something, and it's going to be something that they're going to use for 24 days on the lead up to the big day. So the excitement that they have around Christmas is all going to be connected to this project. How cool would that be? They'll think of you every day they use it, I'm sure. Okay, so we've got drawers on both sides, look, because we had to fit all 24 in. We managed to do that. And look at the fun panel on our roof. So it's sweets and candy canes. Look at that. So I did actually paper piece the little candy canes with mirror card, and then I put some glitter card behind my sweets here. You actually get discs to go behind the lollipops and sweets there to make that nice and easy. Okay, and then you've got this border that represents like icing, you know, your piping on your gingerbread house. So that is the project, and it's lovely and sturdy. Yeah, it's going to last, and you're going to bring it out year after year, or whoever, you know, the recipient is. And yeah, have a look. I would encourage you to have a look at the projects that the Inspiration team are going to be sharing. Obviously, they're going to be on the show with me too. For instance, Sarah's done one where she's put used her nested dies to create big windows that she's put acetate behind, even in the roof, these big windows, and she's put some Christmas trees inside and lights, so it's a really festive luminaire, which is amazing. Marion's done one complete with drawers and everything that's all black and gold, and she's done a Halloween version too. There's one that Sarah's done that I encourage you to have a look at. That is the house front, but it's the slimmer version. So instead of doing all of the drawers in one big house, she's actually broken it down to 4 slimmer house fronts for all 24 drawers. But I think you have to see them. I may not be explaining that very well, but I do have some truly talented people on my Inspiration team. This is a project, actually, a product that's new to me, and this is my heavyweight acetate. I know a lot of people say that acetate is construction weight when it's about 220 microns and upwards. This is actually 300 microns. So when I say that you can use this for card bases, you really can. It's really thick acetate. So if it's part of your construction, so if you decide to do a house as a luminaire and you want to put some windows in it and you use this acetate, you're going to be adding to the overall sturdiness and you know, weight and longevity of your project, really, by using some nice heavyweight acetate. Obviously, like I say, for your card bases, if you're going to be using it for, you know, your shaker fronts or, you know, any kind of aperture windows, really. But it's really, really thick acetate. You will love it. So they're in packs of 10 sheets. So that's just another new product that I'll be carrying. Okay. Oh, I haven't shown you the cards. So when I said that I used the I paper pieced the candy canes on my roof, these were the leftover candy canes because I just wanted the inserts for doing my paper piecing. Well, these were kind of like waste, but I laid them out and made a background with them. Isn't that lovely? So we've got some we've got made our own candy cane background, the sentiments from the snow globe set, and then this is the poinsettia mistletoe from the Blue and Anthems, the Christmas ones. And then I did another background, but I did it with a little gingerbread man or gingerbread people. Isn't that adorable? Isn't he just so happy? I just think that's great. I think anyone would love that. I don't think it would be just children that would love that. I think anyone would. I would. Okay, so that's our gingerbread card. And then I did another one just using the sweets. So I used the little disc to cut our little glitter panels to go behind. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Little strip of vellum, some Merry Christmas from my Christmas Mix-Ems. And there you have it. So that's 3 cards all made from the candy set. Now you wouldn't think a little set like that, you know, you could make so many projects with it, and I could have gone on and made more. And because another idea I've got is to do, and I think I'll probably do it as a demo on one of the shows, is to cut the gingerbread men, because obviously there's a bigger one and a smaller one, according to the people in your family. So if there are a certain amount of adults, you could cut that, you know, to represent each of those adults, and then you can cut the little one according to how many children that you have in the house. Wouldn't that be cute? And then you could have, I think on my, I'm not sure where I've put them. I'm sure on my, my Christmas stamps I've got from Our House to Yours. And I think that would be fabulous if you did a row to represent all the people in your family, and then just did a simple sentiment on it from Our House to Yours. Wouldn't that be lovely as a Christmas card? So I will actually probably be doing that on one of the shows. But yeah, so for one little set like this, I've just had so many ideas. So I hope you like it too. Obviously those are just a couple of makes that I've made. Keep an eye out for the ones that the my inspiration team will be sharing over the next few days. But I will be on Create and Craft. I've got the 1-day special. I'll be on the 26th. So that's 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and then again in the morning at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. But yeah, so keep an eye out for me on Create and Craft on the 26th, which is next Monday. Okay, I'll see you then.